am not part. I haven't read. Like I'm got like a couple books, but I haven't read the Percy Jackson books in a while. I have one Heroes of Olympus books, and that's the last one. That was my final book before the first book of Trials of Apollo. And by then I was already past it. And having Apollo as a narrative, I just don't like the book. I know it's necessary. I need to read it. But I just don't like it. I just need to... I need to stop being a baby, I know. Stop judging me! Judgmental cat. But I have in my mind, I like the idea. And I will always include this to the stories that I have. Is this detail where the older demigods will always teach or basically take over Chiron's job, like if you're my age. Stop it. You're judging me. But having, 20-year-olds or, like 20 or even, my age, 28, like having those as trainers or like, educators or, basically taking Chiron's role for him, or like even like taking the role of like a camp. Oh, I just gave it a name as well, like almost like a parent kind of role, to their younger siblings, kind of thing, and allow like the camp counselors opportunities to be like, like they'll switch out kind of thing, like if they're like, and like the 20-year-olds will be like highly regarded and highly respected, and like unless I wasn't sure if my roommate was home or not. Bean just got up. So I'm like, is my roommate home? Oh God. But having, like somebody who is 20 in their early 20s or even later or older 20s, as like trainers or like, like taking on a parent role for these kids. Obviously this is an option, right? But like having like, oh yeah, I want to, like let's say like there's like a 19-year-old. I forget if it's any older than that. I'm pretty sure. Like if there's any older, then it's just like, yeah, you're too old, type of thing. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. Again, I haven't read the books in a while. But having that's my lore basically. That's my Camp Half-Blood basically. Like there are opportunities to have like older, like 20-year-olds. That's also my excuse to have Percy and and Nico and stuff like that in there. Like if you're gonna have this character that is, like if you're gonna have this person survive like basically wars or quests and all this the BS that demigods go through in the Rick Riordan verse or whatever it is. I forget what it's called, you know. So why not just have them, you know, as educators, as, you know, like parent role, you know, because in my you'll see like my character Jay as one. Jay took on a parent role for the Hermes kids, you know, in my you know, in my lore, and they are yes, they like, you'll see like the like at me when I'm Jay, I will be like looking over up there or over there, or, you know, like looking elsewhere, you know, and like being like, what are you doing, kind of thing, like, you know, like keeping an eye on or like being like, oh, I took like Jay, like I think there's like a video where I titled it, oh, don't worry, we took them to the Apollo cabin, you know, like Jay would take the Hermes, if the Hermes kids are in trouble, then Jay will take over, you know, will go and help, you know, like that's their role, you know, like they're not trainers, they're parents, you know, like I did give them a name, I just don't know what it's called, and I keep on including it, but I keep on forgetting what it is. I'm so sorry. And I guess, oh no, also my character Lennox is also one of them. Like I'm pretty sure, you know, like this is also past Percy and Nico. My thing is past Nico, and, you know, kind of thing where, or it's like another universe type thing. Because I like the idea of, again, you know, like including, if you survive, why not just pass on your knowledge type thing, or like, you know, show that it is possible, you know, to survive past 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 type deal, you know. Not be like, oh, this person passed, you know, their 19th birthday. That's just like, throw them into the world where they can be in danger, you know. Because I'm pretty sure, like, yes, I know they can defend themselves, but because they got the knowledge to defend themselves, but to have that opportunity, like Lennox is a child of Hades. Yes, they can go to the underworld, and they do. I'm pretty sure I got the lore where they can go to the underworld. But they do spend a lot of time in the camp, you know, like that's their home type deal, you know. I don't know why I like that. I just like it, okay? It's fun. And it includes like people my age. Let me have it. You know. And yes, I'm playing with a sock. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just an old soul. An old demigod soul. Because I still like like, I just bought a camp t-shirt last year, and I bought it to actually fulfill my dream of, you know, cosplaying as a demigod, and making up characters like Lennox and Jay and Blair and all of them, because that's what I always wanted. Like, this is what, like 16, 17, 18-year-old me would have like wanted. Like they wanted to, like they seen other people do it and cosplay as, like Percy or like, obviously I'm too. I mean, I guess I can. Yeah, I'll think about it. Maybe I might be. I don't know. Maybe I'll see. I mean, I do have the hair for it. Because why not? I might do a Percy. I don't know. I'll see. But going back. Yeah, basically. I just wanted some, like to, because I'm 28. I'm almost 30. And I can't be like, oh, this is, I'm going to use Linux. Like, this is Linux. They're like 16, because I don't look 16. I'm not 16. I'm 28. And I'm not, it's bad enough my characters in my stories are basically, my main characters in my stories are mainly 16-year-olds or, like older. So, I don't know. I just wanted to talk. Because I made a Tumblr post about it. Just ranting about like adding lore to this thing. Nobody's gonna see it. Nobody cares. Nobody's gonna see it on there. I don't know. So I just wanted to. I might go back and do something different. I might change this up a little bit and actually, put what I wrote down and actually read it out. Because it is interesting. Even though I do go back and forth. But it is interesting. Because I like the idea of having like, like older, like these 20-year-olds with the, like 20, 21, 22, 23, year old with their siblings, like being like, oh, hey, don't do this, like if they chose to. Again, it's a choice. If the person wants to, they can go on. They can leave the camp and be like, oh, I want to go to college. I want to do this. I want to start a family. I want to, type thing. I want to open a business. But also in my universe, like, because in my lore, Lennox and Jay opened a coffee shop, and they hang out in there. That's where Jay goes when they need to get away, or Lennox and somebody else opened up a coffee shop just for Jay to just for Lennox to go and read a book, to go like that's also another option for them. Like they'll open up a shop in the camp. They'll like have like coffee shop, or like like other things that'll, like even a school, if they need, if they'll make a school, they'll have like businesses and stuff like that. That'll help Camp Half-Blood. I know I'm pretty sure that's the last thing Camp Half-Blood needs, but I just like that idea of having that option, like especially in Lennox, like a character like Lennox's case, or like Blair, where they are like got a children of the big three, basically, like like having Linux have, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm ranting. I guess I have a headache when I'm going down, but I have things to do, and I don't want to do them.